What's happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay Chris. Today it is part 2 on the road to Red Hood. Today I am going to be talking about the final designs for the Red Hood helmet, plus the process that my mate Ben and I went through to glue down the muscle torso. Firstly, let's get to the helmet design. Now, Rui of Red Unit Inc., who you know that I teamed up with at Supernova the past weekend, has done the designs for the Red Hood helmet, and here they are. I love what Rui's done. I gave him full creative control because I trust the man. He is a talent bag, and what he's come up with is something so brilliant, so different, and yet so recognizable at the same time. Now, I did tell him to keep in mind that it will be removable plates, etc., with magnetic clips, and of course the faceplate to reveal my face inside the helmet wearing the eye mask. So these designs have now been forwarded onto Stevie D. I have seen some early workings of his renderings. I'm not going to show them just yet. Some areas have had to be changed so they have more of a hard edge shape, much more than an organic shape, but the overall design is still there. I love it. Rui, Stevie, you guys are awesome, and I can't thank you enough for all your hard work, because this means a lot to me. This is something very near and dear. Making something quite unique is quite hard, but when you have the right team, you're set. So obviously after the render is fully completed, Stevie will then send me that design. I will then be 3D printing it with hashtag #MyBuddyMiles with our 3D printer. Not too sure as of yet how we're gonna be printing it. That's for Miles to decide, because he's the genius when it comes to that stuff. I'm just completely 3D printer illiterate. I just watch the pretty things get printed. And then after that, the prints will be cleaned, prepped for molding, and then I'll be doing resin castings, urethane castings. Still up in the air at this stage in terms of how the helmet is gonna function, but that's the fun of it. Next up, gluing down Chris McCauley's muscle torso to a cheap athletic skin. Now, I managed to find a really cheap long sleeve black athletic skin from Target. It was 15 bucks. So on Saturday, Ben came over, we were gonna glue it down onto a mannequin torso that he uses for his Dark Knight suit. So the product that we use to glue majority of the torso down is called Sikaflex. It's like $30 from Bunnings, and you load it into a caulking gun, and here's a photo of the product itself. Now, the thing about Sikaflex is, unlike Loctite or instant bonding cements, you have to leave it for 24 hours to fully adhere to both surfaces, which comes with a problem. If we covered the entire back of the torso with the Sikaflex, it would eventually just fall off and peel off. So what Ben and I did was we tried to cover as much surface area as we could inside the torso, and around the perimeter we put Loctite so it would instantly bond to the athletic skin, hold it in place whilst the Sikaflex cured over the 24-hour period. And obviously this is some footage that I got, and it got to the point where it was getting really dark, so I did have to switch it off right when we were putting the torso on the athletic skin. But here is the end result, and I am so happy with how it's turned out. It's quite comfortable. See, it's just like cheap athletic skin from Target, and seriously, it's perfect. Oh fuck, still smells of Sikaflex. It's, I'm a bit high. My only gripe is that sitting down is a bit of a challenge, but it's something that I could totally get used to. And these are some photos I took outside yesterday afternoon. Now, if you're wondering what the grey hoodie is for, I've decided to opt for having a red sleeveless hoodie as an option under the brown leather jacket, or if I wanted to ditch the leather jacket, just have the red hoodie with the sleeveless arms. So eventually when I get my Batfleck fabric from Arkham Workshop and Ben and I drape it over this and glue it down in all the muscle sections, these sleeves are gonna be tailored off. So it's gonna be like a muscular tank top, almost like a bulletproof vest. I just think it's something very different. In terms of gauntlets, I'm speaking with Evil Genius Productions, who makes some fucking epic looking Batman gauntlets that I could take over to the Red Hood side. I'm gonna have fingerless tactical gloves. Again, something different, and it's a lot easier to have fingerless gloves, especially when you're fiddling with stuff at conventions, you wanna get your phone out, or even just take the helmet off. It's a lot easier to have a hands-on with your actual fingers. And the good thing is, I didn't get hot at all. Even though it is winter here, the sun was shining yesterday when I was taking the photos and doing the test fitting. Your back is breathing, your arms are breathing, you're not confined by rubber, it's just the front. So a big thank you to Ben for helping me out with that, because I would have been lost without him, because this is the first time I've done something like this, and now I know the product to use, and now you guys can use the same product if you want to go the same route with any cosplay in general. Now with the first Road to Red Hood video, I said I was still contemplating what pants to use, whether it be leather, tactical, motorcycle, whatever. But after posting the test photo yesterday on my Instagram, I was using my Nightmare Batman pants just to give everyone an idea of how it would look. The more I look at it and the more people mentioned it, I'm just gonna use my Nightmare Batman pants. It saves money, and you know what? They look the part, they look damn good, they're ready to go, and I like the olive green. It kind of breaks up the color pattern a little. So as far as that goes, the pants are settled. Very happy with that. I've ordered the shin guard armor to go on the Batfleck boots. Still gonna decide what color scheme to go with that. Probably just some blacks, metallics, metallic red. And of course, here's the belt in all its glory, ready to go. So like I mentioned in my previous video, I have put a neoprene panel here for the drop holster, because you think about it, if you have a drop holster just on the plain tactical strap here, it's gonna bunch it like that, whereas with neoprene, it's gonna stay nice and rigid. So guys, that is pretty much it. This is where I'm at the moment. Just a quick little update. I'm still waiting on my fabric from Arkham Workshop. Like I said, I have ordered the eye mask and the chest emblem from Tigerstone FX. I'm very excited to get this torso all completed, because like the helmet, it's gonna be the centerpiece of the costume. I'm happy that I went ahead and ordered a sleeveless red hoodie. I just think it's gonna be something different, and it's optional. If I don't want it, just take it out, or if I don't want the leather jacket, just take that off and just have the red hood sleeveless hoodie. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I will have another video up later this week with some fan mail unboxings. I have got some amazing looking stuff to unbox here. Very excited about that. Hope you guys are having an amazing start to the week. Hope you're well, hope you're happy. Be merry, be silly. And until next time, guys, please always remember, cosplayers do it best.